It looks like the weekly outlooks. Oh, actually, what's good, guys? What's good? We're live again. It looks like the weekly outlets I've sent are starting to move very well. Look at these. I think we have a very bearish week on the dollar coming up ahead. Here you guys can see. Let's check this out. These have honestly moved a lot without me already. So I don't want to force an entry. But one thing I do want to look at is going to be gold and NASDAQ. Let's look at gold. So what I like to do on this is, like, I like to mark out my previous daily low and high. So you guys can see we swept the previous daily high, and now we're having that rejection. So now if we go down on time frames, you guys can see this is essentially all of today over here. Price swept the high, starting to reject now. If we get a rejection, let me go down my time frames here, but you guys can see kind of how this level here breaks us lower, and then it pulls back in, breaks us lower. So this might be a good area to sell out of. Let's look at that minute 15. Let's look at that minute 30. I think overall the hour is really going to be my favorite, but I don't want to wait for the full 1 hour time frame to set up. Somebody said you guys can hardly hear me. All right, I think that should be better. Basically what I was saying is, you guys can see we swept the previous daily high over here today, and then we still have those previous daily lows to go. It's been a bit on a bearish momentum, but this is also an area that I want to look out for, right? You guys can see this area that we're in did push us up to this high last time. So we're in between two different areas right now. It's very important to watch out for these key levels. Overall, I feel like in this microstructure here, in this internal range we have, we're looking bearish, right? You guys can see how price moves off this, goes lower, pulls back into here, goes lower. I do want to take shorts. You just got to be smart. You got to play this smart. My account right now on this fucking challenge is sitting at 80K, bro. So I haven't taken a trade since we had that last gold trade that we took. The one that like literally melted off the screen and took my account from 3K to 80K. So I'm being patient. I'm being very patient. I do like that gold and NAS move inverse. And like you guys can see, NAS is having a very bullish start to the day. I do have a very... NAS having a very bullish start to the day. I have a very bearish dollar bias today. So we'll see. We'll see. It's looking to me like we have a risk on market coming in, right? Investors look like they're ready to put some money back into stocks and stuff, which would make me feel pretty bearish on gold. I just don't want to pull the trigger too early, right? We got to wait. We have to have the right moment. So we're not in any trade yet. Nah, I already finished the Under the Bridge, bro. Good morning, guys. We're live trading right now. Look at this potential setup. I'm not in yet, but I am looking at some gold shorts potentially. I still need confirmation, but make sure you guys click right here to join. Good morning, guys. We're live trading right now. Look at this potential setup. I'm not in yet, but I am looking at some gold shorts potentially. I still need confirmation, but make sure you guys click right here to join. Good morning, guys. We're live trading right now. Look at this potential setup. I'm not... Here we go. I'm starting to like this a little bit more. Let's see what sort of rejections we can get here. Now we're on the minute 1. I can refine this down to my minute 1, where it barely does touch. Yes. I might take an aggressive entry. I'm not going to lie, guys. The account is very up. I do have some room that I could risk a little bit on a trade, you know? We're waiting. We are waiting. We are waiting. We are waiting. My count right now is at 80,000 buckaroos, bro. I'm not even going to lie to you. Yo, who's seen the last episode? If we get a strong closure under here, I'm going to be taking some aggressive shorts. I'm not going to lie. I'm just going to go stops above that high right there. I just need this candle to close like this. Ten more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Damn, that shit's dropping fat. I'm in. I'm in gold. It's an aggressive trade. I'm not going to lie. I'm not forcing it, bro. I do have my edge. I like how we swept the daily highs already, because pretty much when one side gets swept, that means that all the big money is resting at the other side now, right? Because all the money resting up here just got taken out of the market, so there's a lot of liquidity at the bottom. That's what I'm eyeing there. We're getting a very strong start to this. My entry is actually like right here. There we go. Give me one sec, guys. Let me grab my other phone. Yo. I'm just going to film a little segment for my vlog on my phone. We just took our first position on gold right here. I'm on stream again, so make sure you guys tune into those. Make sure you guys are subbed. But let me show you guys what I saw. Here I saw on the daily time frame, price swept yesterday's high. Oh, let me get rid of this, not in any trades. Price swept yesterday's high over here, which means that we have a lot of money resting at the bottom of the market. Then I went to my minute 15. I saw how price breaks down, pulls back up, then breaks lower. I refined this zone all the way down to my minute 1. And then I saw how we had this extremely strong rejection. I waited for a pullback handle and then another strong rejection and got in right there. You guys can see we're in this trade now. And I'm risking about $5,000 on this position. We are up extremely fat on the account. We're up to $80,000. And this could be a setup to take us pretty much to 90,000, to 85,000, to 90,000, and maybe even further. Someone said UJ is melting. Yeah, bro. You guys know I called the UJ shorts this week, but not going to lie, didn't get in on them. Not going to lie, but if you guys were in the free Telegram, you would have seen the USD JPY call out already earlier in the week. It was one of my weekly outlooks. Oof, gold is now putting me in some drawdown. What's up with that? Oof. Very quickly. Very, very quickly. Wow, I'm down $2,000. Well, that was quick. Bro, gold is a different beast, honestly. Yo, I need my chat to be active, bro. We got 80 people in here. Real talk, guys. Like, I need y'all active. I need y'all lit. Ask as many questions as you need. This is your time to get ahead, you know? Man, I remember when I used to be in live streams, bro, I'd bug the shit out of the streamer. Like, I would ask a billion questions, bro. Oh damn, I'm high key about to lose this. I'm about to lose. Oh, I just lost. It wasn't even 10 minutes. 5 grand to start the day. Down. So that's an interesting start, but we'll see. We'll see. I still think that we could pull back up into this untested zone and then see a sell off. But as well as I want to keep an eye out on the full first zone. I did have a very aggressive stop loss, and it might bite me in the ass. Let's see. I might have to give it a second shot. This would be very interesting. I would like to see this. I would like to see this close indecisive, and then my third candlestick close below the 50% level here. So at 50.23.45. And if that happens, then that's a very strong indication that the sellers are in control of the market again. And I would at that point hop back in with something that looks like this. So I really like how this candlestick closed. But this one would have to close all the way down here, which it looks like it's not going to. Yeah, okay. So this zone, now I'm not focused on. All right, we're 1L on the day. So now what I'm mainly going to be looking at is like maybe sells from like up here or something, you know? I think price is still going to want to push up to here and then potentially sell off again. Let's take a look at NASDAQ. NASDAQ flying, bro. I think we have a very bearish week on the dollar. I think that's what's going to happen. I think we have a risk on week, bro. It looks like investors are ready to start putting some money back in. This is like a bigger position. I just don't want to hold like more of a swing move right now. I really don't. But I don't think it's a bad idea. UJ, bro, I mean, beautiful. Beautiful bear structure there. Yo, if anyone in here is looking for a 250% deposit bonus broker, make sure you DM me on Telegram the word bonus, and I'm gonna help you get that. So like, if you deposit 1,000, you'll have 3,500 to trade with. 2,000, then you get 7,500 to trade with. It's fire. I got a strong headache. I got a very strong headache right now. And we have 100 people on here. Shout out to all of y'all. Shout out to all of y'all. Yo, drop a 1 in the chat if you guys are in here. You guys are around, and you guys want to make some money. If I don't see at least 30 people, 1/3 of the chat, if I don't see 30 different people who drop a 1, this live stream going down. There we go. Now we get into active chat. Now we get into active chat. Okay, this is what I like to see. Come on. This is what you guys should be doing. Dead ass. Not this other bullshit we were doing. We'll see if I'm live tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see. Probably. Been in buy since 5,000. Nice, bro. Yeah. Don't get too greedy. Euro GBP, I think it's like ready for a swing, bro, but there's just like no volume in it. Nice, bro. Somebody said 2 SLs with me now. Nice. That sucks to be you, because everybody else here is eating. Yeah, USD is looking good. Honestly, guys, I think I'm gonna take some swing positions here. I think we're gonna take the swing position of USD and we're also gonna take the swing position of Euro GBP. So I just took one position on USD and I'm gonna take a position on Euro GBP right now as well. I'm gonna hold these ones out for the week. Risking about 5K on each trade right there. And now I'm in those two positions, but I'm still keeping a close eye on gold. I think gold is gonna enter this area here. We'll see. Maybe not that deep, but I anticipate that gold will enter that area there and then drop to like around 50, 10, 5K area. It's my prediction. I could be wrong. Let me record this little segment for the vlog. We just entered two positions, one Euro GBP, one USD CHF, a little bit more of a swing trade, and this is on live stream, of course, with everyone. I'm risking about 5K each position, but I have the potential of making 20K total. So odds are definitely in my favor. Let's see how these play out. They're definitely more long-term positions. I'm not going to make the money right away like I do on some of my live streams, like when I trade gold. But nonetheless, it doesn't take anything away from these trades. I think they're very safe positions, and let's see how it goes. Somebody said, what's the TP on Euro GBP and SL? Take a look at the free Telegram. It's like you can clearly see what the levels are there. If you scroll up and look at where I sent out the weekly outlooks. Yes, I am in two trades right now. So I am in Euro GBP. I'm in these buys right here. Probably am not going to hold it all the way there. I'm probably just going to hold it to the weekly high right here. It just depends on how the volume flows throughout the week. And then I'm also in USD CHF sells, which I'll probably hold to the previous weekly low. or at, maybe like here, like where this gap gets filled. I could look to move stops to break even or something. Someone said short gold. I'm not short on gold. I do believe we are going to short, but I want to see it touch this zone, bro. I'm not going to lie. I'm down to take 3 positions on gold. I'm down if I see like a very good setup happen on the lower time frame. Before we test this level, I'd be down to take that. And then I'm also down to take a position where price, moves up more and stuff. But like, see, like here I would have wanted to see price close below the 50% of this, but it clearly didn't close all the way up there. Like, had this closed down here, this candlestick right here, had this candlestick right here closed down here, I would have been in this. But I still think that we have room to push up before we drop. Let's keep an eye out here. I like how the minute 1 looks. We had that 1, 2, 3 that I like. Broke. And then some very bearish engulfing candles. It's just doing too much. Bro, NASDAQ is ripping, bro. Look at her go. Technically, this would be an area where I would look for reversals, but I don't think that this is going to reverse, bro. Take a look at oil as well. Not really any good setups, if I'm being honest, on oil. Gold. Fuck, what a drop. GN wasn't in my weekly outlooks list, so in my free Telegram every week I send out like all the pairs that I'm looking at. It's the ones that I think like are setting up well. It wasn't there, so I'm not looking at it. Dang, huge flip right there. Huge flip, bro. Look at that. Fire. It's all good. Some days she gets you, some days she doesn't. Our original entry was what? It was like before we swept, where it was we were trying to see this zone get held. And then I was on the minute 1. Right? Where was price? Am I blind? I was on the hour 1. Oh, bro, I'm looking way wrong. Our original entry was off of this. Then I went to the minute 1. I had refined it down to minute 1, I believe, which was right here. Yeah. And then I got in right here. Am I gonna keep sending out outlooks? Yeah, of course, bro. I've been sending out the outlooks forever. Yeah, sorry guys. I was filming a reel, so I had my audio off, so I don't scream in the mic. Is Jewish censored on Instagram? Like if I put Jewish fake out. Mark Zuckerberg is Jewish? Yeah, but all those fuckers are Jewish. That's why they have my shit shadow banned. My Ali Trades account is like so cooked. I'm gonna film one more reel. I'm risking $10,000 to make $20,000 on my flipping. What should it be? Like turning 0 to. I'm risking $0 to make 20,000. Not $0. What the fuck? I'm risking $10,000 to make $20,000 on my turning 0 to $170,000 series. Actually, I don't even need to say that part. I'm risking 10K to make 20K on these two trades. The first one is Euro GBP. You guys can see we broke structure to the left here. So I marked out my nice demand zone down here. You guys can see we've been rejecting it for a couple of days. We came, made a new wick at the bottom over here, like a nice daily low, started rejecting again, and I entered that trade. Second position is USDCHF. We broke all this structure towards the downside. Second position is USDCHF. We broke all this structure towards the downside. We're back in that area. Started rejecting. Had a very nice candlestick closure on the last market day. Created a high wick. Came back lower. And then I hopped in that one. Entered both of these on stream with everyone right here. And if we win these, my challenge should be up to around $95,000. Let me do one more. Entered both of these on stream. And if they do win, the account should be around $95,000. We're super close to 100K. Let's get this. I'm going to post that one in like 3 hours. AU, I'm not in. It's too far away from my zone, bro, honestly. Bro, gold did exactly what I did, or what I wanted it to do, but didn't give me my entry, bro, so I cannot take it. What we could look at, quite possibly, right? You had this leg here, right? You move that to the right. Uh-oh. And then you had this leg here. And then you had this over here. And then you had this over here. Am I bullshit maxing? Is that a thing? Am I trading like a fucking degenerate? Am I trading like a retard? Like, am I just looking for... Am I looking too much into it? Wow, Nas is actually kind of rejecting here. That's kind of crazy. Did not expect that at all. Let's take a look at the minute one. Let's refine this down to our minute one zone. Is Nas going to flip? It's not in the minute one zone. I'll give you that. Let's look at the minute five. And a 5 zone is right there. That's definitely not the pattern I wanted. It's not the right setup, bro. Let's look at US 30. Not gonna lie, I kind of like how US 30 formed. I low-key like US 30 for shorts. To flip on the day? I think I'm gonna take US 30. That'll be my. And I think I just found my last position for the day. Check this out. US 30. Look how this little level over here. Look how this level over here dropped the market super far. Then I can refine this all the way to my minute one time frame. And this is what I really like. Price breaks structure over here. And then it moves back into that highest candlestick, respects it, moves back down, creates lower lows and lower highs, showing me a nice bearish trend there. But I'm just waiting for the right moment to sell. I don't want to be too early. It could pull back. We got to see. You know, fuck that. Let's just get in. And we're now in those 3 positions. Let's see how this goes. Bro, US 30. Immediately in profit. Still on stream, baby. Hey, drop a 1 if you're in this with me. Nice drop. That's a nice drop. I really like this drop. Yes, I clearly stated when I entered US 30. Am I crazy for wanting to catch a move like this? Blacked out like a phantom. Let's see. One of my friends keeps trying to tell me about this shit. What is it? Wasabi AI? Confused. I want to see what this shit is. Bro, did we just catch like the nastiest move on here? Bro, what a snipe we just caught on US 30. This is some nasty work, bro. Bro, we caught such a nasty entry on this. I'm up 6 bands on it. Bro, this is a crazy, crazy move. I might be getting out. Alright, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Somebody said, which monitor am I using now? I just bought the same one, bro. Bought the same exact monitor. I like this. I like how it's dropping again. I like this drop. The broker I use has a link in the description. Sorry guys, I've been a little focused on something else. Let me show you the other positions that I have right now, just for the new people on the stream. So I am currently in this Euro GBP buy. I'm also in, what was it, USDCHF, this sell right here. And I'm holding this NAS sell, US 30 sell. But I think I'm going to go stops to break even. I don't really want to lose on this one. Like if it reverses. I feel like that's kind of dumb. I don't like this push. Go to enter the area I said it, like we could look for buys out of. Did give like a good setup, I'm not gonna lie. Don't like this US 30 move. Yeah, I feel like I missed the gold buy. The gold buy would have been right here. I've just been like a little occupied doing something else right now. Did I share my strategy? Yeah, bro. I have tons of videos on it. Literally all on this channel. Check it out. Also a free Telegram where like I send out all my markups. this is such a fire entry. I don't want it to go to waste. All right, guys. I'm gonna jump off stream just because it's moving slow. I want to lay down and yeah, I'll see you guys in the free Telegram. Somebody say USDCHF is melting. Yeah, I mean, bro, it looks. Oh, actually, I forgot we're in this, huh? So as I end the stream, let me see how much we're up or down. Yeah, I'm up about 3K total in open trades right now. Let me do this. Trades are moving pretty solid. USDCHF starting to give a nice drop. Oh, fuck. Trades are moving pretty solid. USDCHF finally in some profit. We're still in drawdown on Euro GBP. But guys, that US 30 position melted. I'm not going to lie. I was up way more. I was up like 7 grand on it. It's pulling back right now. But everyone, I'm going to jump off this stream and I'm going to update y'all in a sec. But guys, I'm going to hop